Hey everyone, I welcome you all to my channel Sabiha's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be preparing very authentic dish Farah. Farah is a North Indian dish which is popular in Uttar Pradesh and is prepared during winters. So for making Farah we need to soak the dals first. So here I have taken 1 cup split urad dal. For this dish we need white urad dal, but since it is my homegrown it is with the skin, but you have to take without the skin. Later I'll remove the skin after soaking. So first wash the dal and discard the water. Now add water and soak it for 5 to 6 hours. Similarly, soak chana dal also. This is 1/4 cup chana dal. Wash it nicely and then drain the water. Now add water and soak it for 5 to 6 hours. Here I am soaking it separately. If you want, you may mix and soak it together. Another ingredient we'll be needing is soya leaf, which is an aromatic herb. So here I am at my kitchen garden to get the leaves. This herb is very delicate and it has feathery green leaves. These leaves have numerous health benefits as it is very rich in antioxidants. Now let's check our dal. Our dal has been soaked well. It is now almost double in size. Now to peel the skin, I'm gonna rub dal with my hand. So when I drain it, the skin will go up and water and skin will be drained together. Repeat this process 3 to 4 times so that all the skins are drained out. What I do is I collect water in the bowl and later I wash the dal with the same water again and again. See, after washing it for 4 to 5 times, almost all the skin have drained out. Now discard the water completely and keep it aside. Discard this peel also. To avoid so much mess, you may use ready-made dals without skin, which is available in groceries. Mix the chana dal in it. We'll be grinding it now. We'll be needing 2 tablespoons cumin powder, 1 stem of green onion, or you may take half onion, salt, 8 to 10 green chilies, and hing. First, let's grind these onion, green chilies and hing in a jar. Coarsely grind it without adding any water. See, we haven't made a fine paste. Now in the same jar, I'll be adding my dals also. No need to take out the paste, let it be in the jar. Don't add any water, it should be coarsely ground, yet fine paste. Transfer it in a large bowl. Similarly, grind rest of the dals. Transfer it in the same bowl. In goes the rest dal. Now keep it aside. Now let's chop the soya leaves and wash it thoroughly. Squeeze out the excess water and keep it aside. Now add salt, cumin powder, soya leaves, and freshly cut coriander leaves. Mix it well and keep it in refrigerator to rest for 5 to 10 minutes. And yes, if you don't want to cook immediately, don't add salt now, else the paste will become very watery. You can add salt just before filling it. Now let's knead the dough. This is rice flour, we have taken 2 cups. Make a smooth dough by adding little by little water. We have used approximately 1.5 cup water to knead the dough. Discard the leftover water. Let the dough rest for 5 to 10 minutes. Now take out a portion of the dough, dust it in the flour and make a large sized ball. Dust it in the flour and then start rolling. Start rolling it on a clean surface. Sprinkle some dry flour so that it will be easy to roll. Roll it like a chapati but not necessarily a round shape. Now take any cap which has a round shape. With the help of a cap, cut the small puri and separate the disorganized part of it. And lift up the leftover dough. We can reuse it. Lay the roundels in a tray. Same way, prepare one more ball, roll it and cut the roundels. With the help of a cap, cut the small puri and separate the disorganized part of it. Transfer them into a tray. The tray is full, so now I'm going to transfer it into a plate. Now comes the filling part. Place some stuffing in the middle of the puri like this. The quantity of the stuffing is 1 teaspoon. Later we'll have to fold it like this before putting it in kadai. Heat some mustard oil in kadai. This is the regular kadai. Later I'll be preparing in the non-stick also. Spread the oil all over. Once the oil is hot, turn the flame to medium. Fold it and place it like this. And another method is that you can just steam it if you have a steamer. Now turn the flame to high and fry it for 1 minute on high flame. Spread the oil all over by lifting the kadai like this. Now in goes 1.5 cup water. Now cover the lid and cook it further on high flame. Keep checking in between. Again cover the lid. Once you notice that almost all the water has dried up, open the lid and let it cook further. All the water has dried up. Now switch off the flame. Carefully remove the farah like this. This one looks little messy, but guys, the farah made in such kadai tastes the best. Now let me show you in the non-stick pan. Again, heat some mustard oil. Once the oil is hot, turn the flame to medium. Fold and place the farah like this. Now turn the flame to high and fry for 1 minute. Now in goes 1 cup water. Once it starts boiling, cover the lid. Keep checking in between. Now open the lid and cook it further. To quicken the process, I'm cooking it in 2 pans to save time. This one is done. Now switch off the flame. Now let's check this one. Let it get cooked till all the water dries up. And our delicious farah is ready to serve. And I'm going to be serving it hot with coriander chutney and ghee. And here comes the farah for my children.
Ooh, farah! Oh, thank you so much, Mom. I love farah. I love farah. Thank you. 1 minute.
अब farah इसे हम घी में डिप करेंगे, फिर उसके बाद हम चटनी में डिप करेंगे, फिर मैं इसे
Mom, it's amazing. Thank you so much, Mom.